You're right on life in the Philippines, love, change, nation, and poverty, and lead you. One nation under rule, one love. Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talabon, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Wherever you're from today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about my ex taught me lessons in life. Philippines. My ex taught me some lessons in life in the Philippines. Yeah, what a joy, such a joy to come back again, my friends. And I want to say, those of you for the first time, if you would please click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about life lessons, sometimes, my guys, it takes a while to learn them, because we got to get over ourselves. We got to get over the inhibitions that we have in relationships with other people. Sometimes we cannot win. We cannot win for losing. We cannot lose for winning. It's about getting yourself out the way so that you can learn and stop burning. Lessons in life, man. Until you learn a lesson in life, guess what, my brothers and my sisters? You will be destined to repeat that lesson. Yeah. If you're in school and you flunk a grade, you're not gonna go no higher, buddy, until you can prove that to the officials that you have mastered that level. And then when you mastered that level, you are able to move to the next level. And guess what, my guys? Whenever you move to another level, there's always some more devils. I'm telling you, man, it never gets any easier. But you got to keep moving up the line. Whenever you don't learn your lessons, you keep burning. I don't know about you, man. I don't like to get burned to a crisp. I got burned for 20 years, man. Yeah. I had smoke coming out my ears, my nose, everywhere. What's wrong with you? I'm all right. And I'm burning down. I look like ash coming to work. What's wrong with you, Bible? Hey, I'm all right, man. Because I ain't learned my lesson, man. I kept getting burned. But you know what? I thank God for life, and I thank God for lessons in life, and I thank God that I went through hell to get where I am now. Because now I know I don't want to go back there, okay? And I know some of the things I did wrong, some of the things they did wrong to me, So I'm gonna pass some things on to you. Some of these things I learned indirectly from my ex. Some of these things she taught me directly. You know what I'm saying? But these are things that I'm gonna pass on to you. It's not a whole lot. We're not gonna be long tonight. I know you just got up, man. I know some of y'all still sleep. I know. But you know what? I do things at the best time for me, because this was the best time for me to do this. I couldn't do it earlier, but it would have been, when I try to rush things, usually it doesn't come out right. Okay. So I learned to take my time. That way, I know that at least if it didn't come out right, I took my time. I didn't rush it. Okay. And I did the best that I could do. Okay. So here we go. So tonight, and one more thing. I stopped talking about what we talked about last night, but I got to tell you, the last broadcast we did, man, y'all need to check it out. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about it. Check it out. If you're in a relationship, getting into a relationship, you're just coming out of a relationship, check it out. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. It's going to help your lady, man. I'm serious. Some very, very good things I talked about. You can't turn red flags into greens, and it's going to help you, man. I'm telling you. I reviewed it today, and I was amazed at the information that I provided y'all. And with the Lord, man, that's what you call anointed teaching. You hear me? The Lord was on that. Okay, you can say what you want to say, but I'm telling you, check that lesson out. All right, let's go. So today, thumbnail for the day. No hocus pocus, just thumbnail for the day. Let's go, man. I ain't playing with y'all tonight. I'm running through this. I'm running through this because I know ain't nobody out there. I know y'all just getting up, ain't got time to fool with me. That's okay, man. Checking on the replay. My ex-life lesson, man. Yeah, ex-life. You know, my ex-wife taught me some lessons, man, about life, about relationship. Taught me some lessons that I'll never forget. You know, I told you about me. When I learn something, if it means much to me, I'm gonna learn it quick. I don't believe in it, in that. I ain't gonna learn. I'm gonna look whatever. But these lessons here, I learned. You know why I learned? Because I was burning from them. I got tired of burning. You know. So let's go. No hocus pocus. Yes, focus. Thumbnail. Focus. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're gonna talk about. Hold on, let me pick this up. We're gonna talk about being forgiving is a strength, not a weakness. Okay. Some of y'all think that I'm always forgiving, and I just keep forgiving, and it's a strength, man. If you really forgive somebody, it is a strength that you should always try to strive towards getting in your life. Now, but to pay attention, man, to what people show you, not what they say. That's what you always do. You don't care. You always want to hear what they got to say. What they got to say. What they got to say. They man, what they hear on the ear. You want to hear what I got to say. Ain't about what I got to say, Buster. It's what I show you that counts. I can say I got $1 million in the bank, but if I don't show you I got some wealth, I'm talking loud. I ain't saying nothing. So pay attention, baby, to what they show you. Number 3. I should be number 3, man. I'm sorry about that. Communication is key in any relationship. Got 6. That should be number 3. Communication is the key in any relationship, man. If you don't talk, you'll walk. Number 5. You don't need to settle for anything less than you deserve. That's why you ain't got nothing right now, because you settle for less. Number 6. That should be number 5, but I'll say number 6. People will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. I hammer that on to you guys every night. You know why people treat you any kind of way? Because you let them do it to you. You know why you let them do it to you? Because you ain't got no sense. I'm not saying you're stupid. You got no sense of boundaries. Because you allow people to violate your boundaries, your personal boundaries. I don't do that. You know why? Because I learned this when I was a young man. I let people walk all over me, because I wanted to be the Mr. Pleaser. You ever heard of Mr. Clean? I wanted to be Mr. Please. I wanted to please everybody like me. Hey, man, how you do? Okay, I do. Walked all over me because I had no boundaries. I learned. Last one, know your worth. Got to know what you value, man. And then when you know your value, you won't sell yourself cheap. Like a 2-bit hooker. You won't sell yourself because you know you valuable. Ladies, stop selling yourself like you ain't got nothing between your legs. Shut up. Stop selling yourself cheap. Giving it away. You ain't, oh Lord, let me move on. That's another whole lesson. That's the stuff I learned. Indirectly sometimes and directly sometimes. 20 years. And I learned more than that. That's just a simple sampling of the stuff I learned. And, when you learn stuff, you stop from burning on the stuff. And then, more importantly, if you learn valuable information, ladies and gentlemen, you should have a tendency to want to pass it on. And that's what I'm doing. I'm passing it on. For whatever it's worth, somebody might get something out of it. It may not be worth nothing to you, but guess what? It's worth a lot to me because I paid the price, baby. For every one of these things I'm telling you about, I paid the price to get it right. So if you're smart, you take heed to what I'm telling you, and you apply these techniques, these principles, these sayings, these proverbs to your life, and use them as good advice in that rhyme. Okay, all right, there you go. I showed you the thumbnail, showed you the focus. Number 1 is what? What's number 1? Here we go. I'm telling you, I'm gonna run through this now. Let's go. Y'all better pay attention because I'm not gonna do a detailed explanation. I'm gonna run it because we got a lot of folk here and I'm gonna get through with this because I know y'all got stuff to do. Okay. All right. Number one is what? Being forgiving is a strength, not a weakness. Hmm? In order for you to move forward in your life, you got to learn how to forgive. You got to learn how to live and to forgive. And you got to understand, forgiving is not for it's not for the person that you're trying to forgive. That's not about it's not about them. It's about you, baby. You black man, you brown man, you Caucasian man. If you can't forgive nobody, you can't move forward. See that lady with her hand on her head, she looking crazy because she all mad as hell and she don't care who know it. The man cheated on her. She can't forgive him. And when you can't forgive somebody, you can't move forward in your life. You become paralyzed, stagnated, impotent. You cannot perform. So what do you got to do? You got to forgive. When you forgive, ladies and gentlemen, you can move forward. You begin to move forward because forgiveness begins a process. It's a process. It is a process. It starts you to healing. Sexual healing, spiritual healing, physical healing, mental healing. Healing, baby. Yeah. You need to heal your wound before you can get strength to move forward in your life. You need to heal your wound with that man cheating on you, with your best friend. You saw him in the bed together. You got to heal from that, sister. And if you don't forgive that man, if you don't forgive that woman, you're gonna be a long time in misery. You're gonna be a long time in pain. I don't want to see you go out like that. It's important that you know how to forgive and that you learn to forgive. And what am I saying? What am I saying? I'm saying forgiveness, you forget everything. No, you never forget what they did. It's going to always be in the back of your mind. But you just don't bring it up because you want to heal. If you got a scab on your arm and it hurts you, right? You know, so sore on your arm right there. Sore. And every time you turn around, you're doing one of these. Hurt me. You scratching it, you digging it. What's going to do? It'll get worse. And then, before you know it, your whole arm don't messed up. And then, before you know it, your whole body's consumed with that mess. And you are paralyzed. You're infected. Your whole mind, everything is infected. You cannot move forward. That's what happens when you don't forgive. It infects your attitude. It infects your spirit. It affects your mind. It affects your ability to relate to others, to think, to move forward, to be yourself. So you got to heal. And the only way you can heal for that mess that man did you, lady, the only thing you can heal for that mess that woman did you, man, is to forgive her. Yeah, I know y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all, you don't know what she did. I don't know. I don't have to know what she did. You have to know what she did. Because you got to heal from it. I don't got to heal from what you did, she did to you, or he did to you. You got to do that for yourself. I can tell you what to do, but you got to apply the principles, baby. You got to do it. Some of you hurt right now in your heart. Yeah. Your lady cheated on you, you found it out. Yeah, she cheated you, and she got your money. All kind of crazy stuff going on in this world. And you holding it all inside. And said, people go to work. Hey man, you all right, man? Hey man, you okay? Get away from me. Crazy because you hurting inside. You're not expressing. You got to forgive. Forgiveness starts your healing process. It begins to make sure that you can not forget it. You don't look at it. Whatever they did to you, when you forgive them, you're not letting them off the hook. That's the problem. People get forgiveness like, okay, you forgive me, you don't forgot about it. No, I ain't forgot nothing. I'm forgiveness for me. I'm forgiving you so I can stop holding this against you and move forward in my life. But I ain't forgot what you did. And I'm not letting you get off the hook. And I'm not going to put myself in a position again so you can do it to me again. But I forgive you. That's how you do. That's how you do. Instead of holding grudges, hurting yourself inside, you got to forgive. Hmm? Not forget. You can't forget nothing, man, because it's always gonna be there. You can't erase the record of the stain, that's nasty stain people did to you. Hmm? But you can begin the healing process by forgive. Forgive me. I ain't gonna bring it up in your face no more. I'm gonna let you go on about your business. I'm not gonna hold this. I hold this. I remember what you did, but I'm not gonna hold it up in your remember. Bring it up in your face no more. Okay, that's what it's about. But you always remember what they did. It allows healing to begin. We forgive so that we can feel better. We can move forward. You don't stay in a relationship with someone who's been broken. You can forgive them, but that don't mean because you forgive them, that don't mean you stay in that relationship. You forgive them so you can move forward out of that relationship. And you don't have to stay in there with a broken person and they messing with you, messing with your spirit, messing with your mind. You got to remember. And you don't go, when you leave that person and you forgive them, forgive them in your heart and you still can leave them. Because forgiving begins your healing process. And you cannot heal. Listen to me good. You cannot heal under the person that broke you. The one that broke you is not the one to fix you. Huh? He can't fix you because he broke your spirit. He broke your health. He broke your finance. How he gonna fix you, lady? You gonna go back to him, it's gonna be the same old mess. Healing means you move forward in your life and you shake off the stuff that trapped you. You shake off the stuff that put you down to the ground. Forgiveness. Don't forget that. It's a liberating feeling when you forgive somebody. I don't know about you. I love to forgive people because it's helping me. It's helping me to move forward in my life. I don't have time to dwell on what he did or what she did. I got to move. I got to move beyond that mess. That's just going to hold me back in the past. I don't live in the past. Life is for the living, and the living is right now. I live that right now living, baby. I live for the moment of now. Yesterday is gone and ain't coming back. And if I don't forgive you, I'm going to hold myself back in the past with you. Forgive. Yeah, I'm not saying forget it, because it's all would be back in there what they did. But forgive them is for you. That means forgiving means don't bring it back up in their face. Don't hold that against them. Just move forward. But hold them accountable. That means remember what they did. But don't put it up and hold it against them. Remember what they did. So you can move forward in your life without pain and suffering. Or with the past things that happened to hold you back. Forgive. I learned that. That's so many. If I told y'all all the nasty, dirty, stinking, rotten stuff that was pulled on me in my marriage, and sometimes just dating and other women, y'all be like, what? She did what? She said what? Yeah, it was bad, man. You had something in your life too. Don't like I'm the only one. Don't do that to me. I'm not the only one. I know sometimes when I went through it, I said, man, I'm the only one doing it, going through this stuff. I wasn't the only one. This is a life lesson. And I'm sharing it with you because we just be like that, right? I've been through some of this stuff. Some of y'all been through worse than me. And some of y'all still hurting right now because you never forgave her. She never forgave you. She hurting right now. I'm going to tell you, forgiveness will heal you. It will let you go forward. Stop looking back. You cannot move ahead in your life when you're always looking back. Because when you start walking forward, you're going to trip up on something because you're looking back. You got to keep your focus. You got to keep centered, and you got to keep moving forward in your life in order to get beyond some pain, to get beyond some heartaches, the things that hurt you. Okay, I'm gonna rush this. I'm talking too long. I'll speed it up. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up because I know y'all got to go. All right, let's go. Number 2. Oh, hold up. Number 2. Okay, number 2. Pay attention, man. Pay attention to what people show you more than what they say. I just told you, man, if I had $1 million, I said I got $1 million in the bank, I don't show you a peso, I don't show you $1. I'm talking loud and they ain't saying nothing. You know? Your lady say, you know, I really love you, and she never come to you. She never call you. She never email you. She never text you. She never kiss you, hug, and give you a hug and a kiss. All she wants is every time you see you got a hand out, pay attention to that. Pay attention to what she show you more than what she say. Okay, its actions are more important than the words. People may not tell you how they feel about you, but they always show it. That's just human nature. People show you better than they can tell you. That's why I always say, I can throw you better than I can show you. You know what I'm saying? I can show you better than I can throw you. I always tell you that because that's what happens. Human nature is about action. It's about behavior. You judge people based on what they do. What have you done for me lately, buddy? That's what the lady be saying to the man. What have you done for me lately, buddy? You know? Words can be deceptive. Hmm? But anytime you don't follow up your words with action, it's meaningless. Hmm? You say I love you, you don't follow up with no what is love? Love is action, love is caring, love is shit. You don't follow up with no love the things, then you don't love me. You just talking words. Hmm? Last one, believe it. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay? And this is especially for you ladies out there. You just believe anything because you so in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I love that man. I love me some Johnny. Ooh, I love me some, yeah. What Johnny? What Johnny? Johnny showed you his butt. Johnny act a fool on your head, and you still love some Johnny. Believe him the first time when they show you who they are. Well, he just made a mistake. He slapped me, but he was just playing. Stop lying. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Dr. Maya, thank you, Dr. Maya Angelou. That's right. You know, behavior is more important than what people say. Don't judge me with what I say do. Judge me by what I do. Okay? Yeah, I can tell you anything. But whether I do it or not is the providing factor, the main factor. And those are the things I learned. Those are some of the things I learned, you know, in my marriage and in dealing with women and dealing in life. Some of the things you need to learn. Some of you are too naive. You're too gullible, especially as it pertains to these Filipinos. You believe anything they tell you. I love you, sir. Oh, you so handsome. You so handsome. You so, ooh, I love the way you talk. You so handsome. Can you give me 500 pesos? Can you give me 5,000 pesos? You know, they'll stroke your ego to get what they want. And when they got what they want, they dump you. Because you mean nothing to them. It's what they want that counts, okay? All right, let's continue. I tell you, I'm going to rush this, right? A couple more miles. A couple more we out, okay? Y'all better listen up. This stuff is very meaningful. When it's over, when this broadcast is over, go over it again, and you'll get something out of it. You know, when I read books. I read a lot of books. Sometimes I read books over and over, and you know what happens? Second and third time I read them, I get some new insights. It always is that way. I always get a new insight when I read a book over I've read before, especially the Bible. I always get. If you want some new insight on everything you're doing in your life, pick up the Bible. I know I'm scared you now. I don't want that. Bible. You said Bible. You ready? They run it down. Let's go. Yeah, I just playing with y'all. Let's go. All right. So number three. Hold on. Number three. And big it up. And big it up. Marriage is a partnership. Okay. It should be treated as such. Yeah. Partnership, man. And not only is a partnership, marriage is a relationship, man. Mm-hmm. Not about one person being in charge. It's about two people listening to each other and working together, sharing, man. You share power together in a marriage. You share power together in a partnership. You share power together in a healthy relationship has a shared power. It's not a dictatorial relationship. It's not an authoritarian relationship. You share power together and you make decisions together. Now, of course, the main power is the ultimate power is the man who's the leader, the ultimate leader. But most of the time, you share power together. That's the good relationship. When your wife always telling you what to do, that's a jacked up relationship, buddy. or your lady and you have a living partner, she always telling you better do this, you better do that, you better do that. You get tired of hearing that. You say, well, can't we make this decision together? Say, no, you got a problem, buddy. Marriage is, and not only marriage, but a relationship, living relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, it should be treated as a partnership. You work on things together. You talk about things together. You relate to each other together. And so when you have a one-sided relationship, one person making all the decisions, you got big trouble in River City. Okay. Power should be shared. Okay. And you should have shared goals together, working to accomplish your goal together. Okay. Listening to each other, respecting each other. That's what a marriage is about. That is what a good relationship, living relationship is about. That is what a good fiance arrangement. All of those things are important. If not, you'd be like this lady right there. He don't want to hear what she got to say. Ladies, the boys, you can tell who running that group right there. I said, lady with her hand up. He said, look, talk to the hand sucker. You don't tell me nothing. I run this. I'm the queen of this camp. You ain't gonna never be my king. I don't hear nothing you got to say. See, bad relationship, a bad partnership, because it's unequal. And because it's unequal, those two individuals are unequally yoked. Okay. That's a whole nother broadcast. Being equally yoked. Next one, we out. We got it. We got it out. Okay, here we go. Focus. No hocus pocus, just focus. Number 4, communication, baby. You got to have a good communication if you want a good relationship. If you're a bad communicator, you might want to work on your kid skills before you get involved with a marriage, or you get involved with a fiance, or you get involved with a girlfriend. Okay, because it's gonna be jacked up. One person got to talk everything for you. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. That's a jacked up one-sided relationship. You have to have a very cohesive communication in order for you to have a good, healthy partnership and a good, healthy relationship. You got to know how to, because you're going to be, now why? It's going to be ups and downs. Yeah. You're going to have ups and downs in your relationship. Sometimes the day is up, tomorrow might be down. Of what you got to do to bring it back to even level, to even keel. Communicate, work together, talk together, walk together, sleep together, eat together, be together. And if you cannot bridge that gap of the non-communication, you will have a split. And sometimes that split, because you ain't talking to her, she ain't talking to you, it could be months, it could be weeks, it could be a long time. So you have to learn how to communicate through the ups and even through the downs. That's what it's all about, man. Lessons in life. I learned this stuff, man. Excuse me, please. Good. I learned this stuff, and I not only did I learn it, I earned it. I put my time in. The school of hard knocks, the school of hard life. I put my time in, and so when I put my time in, I learned some stuff. I want to share it because it took me a long time to learn. I got a lot of burn marks on me for this stuff I'm telling you. Believe it or not. So I hope you get it. All right, let's go, man. I'm running this down. Running it real quick. Okay. We got one more. But yeah, communication is healthy. The partnership and relationship and the marriage, very, very important. Okay. I got one more. Number 5. You don't need to settle for anything less than you deserve. Don't settle for less. Because you'll be just like this man and this woman right here. They hate each other. You can look at them. It's a problem. It's a problem. They got issues. Because what'd you say? At least you leave me alone. You mess with me, y'all. They got issues. Because she feels that she settled for less. He said, no, he's beneath me. I got this food. I don't know. Why did I settle for this guy? You'll always be, in the back of your mind, you'll always be wondering why you settle for less. And it's going to be a holdback. It's going to hold you back from moving forward in your relationship. It's going to be a limitation on your mind, on the spirit. on your emotions with that man. You can't even give your full self to him, and he can't even give his full self to you, because in the back of his mind, he could have did better than you. He's not playing with you. You go and get somebody that you think is not worthy of you. See what's going to happen. You might be all right for a month or 2, 3 months, 6 months, but after that, you're going to begin to see that she ain't what you want. She ain't got everything you need. She's missing something, and you're going to hold her liable and accountable for the things she's missing. But you forgot. You settle for less, mister. How can you hold her responsible for what she don't have because you settle for less? That's your issue. And you trying to make your issue her issue. That's what we do. Did y'all hear me? That's what we do. We try to make other people the reason for our issues, the reason for our problem. But all along, we cause our own problem. It's self-inflicted. And you want to shift the blame from you to your partner. All because you didn't choose the right one. You didn't take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time to find out everything you needed to know. And the things you found out, you knew was lacking. So, well, it'll be okay. I'm going to just let this slide. She'll be all right. We can get over this. But you can't, because you're limited. The person you hooked up to is going to limit your growth, because you're carrying some dead weight around your neck. And when you're carrying dead weight around you, man, you can only go so far. You try to swim, you'll sink because the weight is too much for you to carry. And she can't carry herself. That's why she hooked on to you. So never settle for less than what you deserve. Buster, mister, sister, always remember, you deserve the best that you can get out there. Never settle for less. You'll always regret it. Last one we out. So yeah, we'll run this quick. Number 6. People only treat you how you allow them to treat you. I always tell y'all that. I remember one time my mama told me, she said, son, I said, yes, ma'am. She said, whenever you have a dog and you feed your dog, I said, yes, ma'am. She said, if that dog bites your hand, get rid of it. I said, what you mean, Mom? She said, you heard me, son. Never. What?
You don't have people watching.
It's okay, Lisa. Please, I'm trying to get through with this. They'll watch the replay. Oh my God, I don't forget what I was saying. Lisa, you interrupt me. You break my train of thought.
You don't have energy.
I got energy. Please. Gosh, man. Y'all see what I have to go through? I'm trying to give a presentation and Lisa is interrupting me. Come on, man, please. Can I get through this, please? Thank you. I don't forget what I was saying. Okay, let's read this. I'm out. Okay, Lisa D. Bench with me, man. All right, there we go. Last one, man. Last one. My mom, I was telling you what my mama said. She said, son, I said, yes, man. She said, whenever you have a dog and you feed that dog and they bite your hand, she said, get rid of them. I said, what you mean? She said, get rid of them, son. Never keep a dog that bite your hand. Never feed a dog that bite your hand. That's what happens. People get hooked up with people and they start biting their hand. And instead of them getting rid of people, they keep them. And that's the problem. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. When somebody don't appreciate you, you don't sit there and lick their feet. You move on. And that's one of the problems. We hold on to dead love too long. We hold on to dead people too long. We hold on to dead emotion too long. And then what happens is we wound up being dead with them. The Bible said that the dead bury the dead. Life is for the living. If you got a dead person and you keep dragging that dead person everywhere you go, you're just as dead as they are. Your relationship is just as dead as they are. So you need to hang it up, mister, and cut that weight off of you. And then you might just, when you shake that dead weight off, you might just be able to move up and move on up in your life and get a new life, okay? People will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. how people treat you is their karma. Mhm. Yeah, they're gonna get it back. How you react is your karma. That's what Wayne Dyer said. Wayne Dyer, you know, what goes around comes around. You know, when you respect people's boundaries, they will respect yours. Hmm? And that's the problem. That's one part of the problem. Some of y'all ain't got no boundaries. And so nobody respects you. You only what you remember that Rodney Dangerfield? They said, nobody get I don't get no respect down here. Remember Rodney Dangerfield, the old comedian? I don't get no respect down here. I don't get no respect. You know why he don't get no respect? He got no boundaries. No one respects anyone that does not have boundaries. I don't get no respect. Now you know why. Yeah. You got to have boundaries. That's the only way you can garner a measure of respect in your life. Hmm? I said, if I accept anything, you will do anything. If I tell you, listen, sir, no, you can't talk to me like that. I'm not the one. Who you think you're using that N-word language with? You better watch yourself or you'll be by yourself. I'm not the one. You need to get away from me, sir. No, I don't play that. That's how you do. Okay? I'd rather somebody be mad at me than cross me out and cross my boundaries. I'd rather not be your friend because I got boundaries. I don't like how you act. I don't like you talk to me. That's how you have to do in your marriage. That's how you have to do in relationship. That's how you have to do on your job. I don't care if the boss man want to call you the N-word or he want to call you some other crazy name. You have to set a boss, sir. Excuse me. What did you say, sir? I know you're my supervisor. I respect you, but you don't use that language to me. I don't want to hear that from you again, sir. I'm going to report you. That's how you do. Set your boundaries. When you have no boundaries, you have no life. Because everybody walking on you like a doorman, talking to you any kind of way. And you sitting up there accepting it. How foolish is that? Hmm? Get some boundaries, set up some standards, and make yourself known that you're a person of measure. You're a person of standards. People begin to respect you. People begin to treat you like you want to be treated. Those are some lessons. I got some more. I'm going to give you another time. I want to give all of them to you at once. Those are just a few lessons that I've learned on the highways and byways of this plane we call life. And I hope you got something from it. But that's why I brought it, because I know some of y'all like, what do you say? What do you say? You just getting up like to sleep out your ass. Okay, man. Now I do these things at different times, in different ways, in different reasons, because I have to bring it. And I bring it right, tight, long, strong. You might not appreciate it, but I guess what? Somebody else right behind you said, oh man, that was good, man. I appreciate that. I got something. You know, it's all about what you put into something, okay, determines what you get out of it. You put no effort in listening. I didn't say hearing. Anybody can hear. You put no effort in actively listening, you get nothing out of this. But if you listen with attentiveness, you like, wow, man, I got, and writing something down, and, man, making notes on the computer as you go, okay, man, and then I'm gonna look at it up. When it's over, I'm gonna play this again. You'll get something out of it. You just sitting up there looking at, drinking a can of beer, and whatever, and looking at TV. What do you say? What do you say? You ain't gonna get nothing out of this. Waste your time. Don't waste your time. If you're not attentive to this, you won't get nothing out of it. When you have the time, when you got time, just you and YouTube, then you and no TV, sit down and watch this again. And then maybe, just maybe, you get something out of it. Okay? We finna ride the train real quick and we out, okay? People get ready. Whether the train is coming in, don't need no ticket. Did you get on board? All you need is love. Woo, say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Did you get on board? Get on board. You know, I'm kind of guy. I'm not for everybody, and everybody not for me. Okay, I know that. You know, I know why I know, because I talk about the Lord. You know. And some people can't stand Jesus. You know, they can't stand him. It's all right, you know. And then I talk about doing what's right. You know, many people don't want to do what's right. You know, they want to hear somebody talk all the mean, get them like this, do them like that. And yeah, I'm not about that. I'm about living right, being right, talking right, walking right. You know? And if you like that, we good. But if you ain't, you be like, you may watch me one time, you out. I just attract, there's a certain type of people I attract. And there's a certain type I don't attract. So I hope that you get something out of it. Yeah. And more importantly, I hope that you pray about your situation and your circumstance, because I'm here to help you as much as I can. If you have a question or concern for me that I have not addressed, email me. Okay, at bdix004@gmail.com. I'll get back to you as much as I can and help you. Let's go. We got to find out who's rough enough, tough enough, buff enough to be the first man into his house. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard. Oh, let's ride this train. Okay, I told you we belong. Let's go. First man in the house today. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? How you doing, my brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Murphy, hey, he said, numero uno. He's number one, man. First man in the house. Murphy said, I ain't gonna mess up tonight. He said, I woke up this morning more and I had that word you said last night on my mind. I'm gonna get some more. Murphy went to sleep with that. What did I talk about? The red flag. He went to sleep with that on his mind, and he got up this morning. He said, okay, I want some more of that. I didn't get the same thing, but I gave you something close to it. But yeah, I'm glad to see Murphy. You made it, man. Numero uno in the house today. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. If y'all missed last night, if y'all missed the broadcast about the red flags, you can't turn the red flag into green flag, man, you missed it. You miss a powerful lesson, okay? A life lesson. I don't know where all that stuff came from. I said stuff I ain't even had planned. It wasn't even my desire and my mentality to say. It came out, okay? So when you see stuff like that, it's special. Let's go around train. Who we got? Edwin Kirkland. What's up, Edwin? You good, man? So good to see. He said, blessings always. Cool, Bobby Lisi. Good to see you. So good to see Edwin in the house, Kirk in the house today. So good to see you, my brother. What's up? You know what, man? I hate to tell you this, man. You number two. You hit that two spot today, man. And whenever you hit the two spot, I got to say number two, Josh won't do, but you'll do just fine, Kirk. So good to see you, man. Don't be a stranger, Long Ranger. Who we got? Lionel Judy. What's up, man? Where you been, man? I ain't seen you in so many days. I don't know what to say about you, man. Where you been? You all right? Hope you all right. Hey, he said, good morning, BobbieD from Texas. Okay. I good to see you, man. Hey, you've been missing us. We've been missing you for a long time, man. Don't stay away too long now. You know, we trying to keep up with everybody on the show. You know, I'm missing some people right now. Frederick, I said Frederick. Y'all remember Frederick Mason? I called him Perry Mason. I emailed him today. Yesterday. I emailed him yesterday. And I said, we want to see you on the show. And if you don't come on the show, just email me back and let me know you're okay. I ain't heard a word yet. I ain't heard one word. You know? And so I try to keep up with the people where they come back. And I can't force them, right? I do the right thing. I just email, say, how you doing, brother? I don't have authors. I don't have King Arthur's email or nothing. So I can't get in touch with anybody. See Frederick Mason or King Arthur out there, tell them BobbieD looking for him, okay? Tell BobbieD. Good to see you, Lionel Judy. Don't make yourself a stranger, okay? Look at who we got. John Thomas. What's up, brother? How you doing, brother? So good to see you out there in New York City where the women are looking pretty. What's up, man? So good to see you, John, in the house. He said, good morning, good evening, BobbieD. Hey, good morning to you, John. It's good morning time out there. So good to see you, my brother. I always have a pleasure to see people that been riding this train a long time with me. John been riding this train a long time with me, man. John, Murphy Hayes, who else? Freeman, all them people been up here a long time, you know. And I like that, you know, because that tells me I must be doing something right. I can't be doing everything wrong, you know. But thank you so much, John, for showing up. I appreciate you, brother. Ryan Train, who we got? Dudes, what's up, man? He's a diesel. He called me diesel, y'all. Cause I'm like a diesel truck, I keep going. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes people call me freight train. You know what I'm saying? You know why they call me freight train? Cause I run them over there on the track. You better get off the track when you see the freight train coming. Get up. Ooh, Lord. What's up, dude? What's up, dudes? Good to see you, man. Oh, yeah. This is what's going on. Hey, man, you got it, man. You know how it is, man. We just holding it down. You know what I'm saying? We just holding it down. Ryan Train, who we got? John, he said, hopefully everyone gets to visit the Philippines at least once. Have a good night. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, good night to you, John. Good evening to you. I think I would hope so too. You know, it's open now, so there's no excuses not to come. You know, you can say people can say everything they want to, but now it's open. What is the excuse? There's no excuse. It's wide open, and I always tell everybody, you better get here when you can because you never know when they're gonna shut it down again. You know, you never know. They had the longest uh, the lockdown in the history of the world right here in the Philippines. And this country can't afford lockdowns, but they did it for the sake of their people. You know, they wanted to save lives. They wanted lives over the money, and that's a good thing. But I think they extended it a little bit too long, and now they're trying to make up for all that time that was shut down. Okay, guys, that's it, man. I'll be back. I'll try to get back with y'all tomorrow, and we'll do it again. Okay. And so if y'all don't see me tomorrow, look, always look at the comment section in on the community tab in YouTube, because I'll usually have a note about if I'm not coming or when I'm coming, so you'll know when to look for me. Okay, I'm either going to be in the morning time or in, like right now, one or the other. Okay, or if I have, or if or we do remote, we have to go out in the street, whatever we got to go. I will usually do one in the remote, and that could be anytime. Okay, so y'all keep abreast with what's going on. Keep up with me, and I will try to keep up with you. Thank you so much for all of the you showing up tonight, and thank you for being subscribers. Thank you for being members, all my members. Thank you so much, and for showing up and for helping this channel to grow. We hit 10,000, y'all, a few days ago, and we dropped back down to nine. I think we did 999, 997. That's how we do, you know. It go up, it go down. But when I get there, I want to be stable. When I get to 10,000, like 10,000, 20, 10,000, 50, then I know I'm in there. There ain't gonna be no going back down. Okay. So y'all pray for me. I pray for you. And that's how we do this. Okay. That's it for now. This is BobbieD. These she over there on the side. She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? That's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD and Lisa D saying take care. God bless. And peace.